Did the Oklahoma Sooners do enough in beating the LSU Tigers on Saturday night to punch their ticket to the college football playoff? We'll talk about that. Plus, LSU wins the Lane Kiffin sweepstakes and all the dominoes that fell afterwards. It's Big Monday. Let's get into it. Good morning, and welcome back to Big Monday, Rise and Shine College Football. I'm your host, Jason Watkins, along with my co-host, the Blackstone Bogey. And if you love college football, you know you're in the right place. So before you forget, smash that red subscriber button, like our videos, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss one moment of Hall of Fame college football. Big Dog, what's going on, man? Happy Monday.
You can hear me.
I got you. Can you hear me?
Bro, I don't even see myself. It shows me as offline. Can everybody
I've
see
got
me?
you on Blackstone Bogey. I see you in here.
Oh, man. I am. Bro, this is hella weird.
Why don't you want to go out?
Again.
Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with it. That's weird. Welcome into the show, everybody. Brandon Snake, what up? Let's see who else is in here. Brandon Snake, Sooner for Life. Logan Litke. Who else? Boy, you guys are in here talking it up. Zofix, there we go. Zofix. Along with Johnny Boy, True Okie, Brian Sandlin, Mysterious Black, Dwayne Johns, David Whitehead, Bishop Frank, Sooner in Texas, Zach McKinnell. What up, Zach McKinnell? He says, Alex Golish coming to take over the SEC. You want to come in here and talk about it real quick here? Zach, you got some time? JT Dollar Signs, TP, what up, man? What else we got? Looks like that's it. Johnny Boy, JT Dollar Signs, Zach McKinnell, Sooner, Texas, Whitehead. Okay, I think that's it. If I missed anybody, welcome in either way. Welcome in. It's a big day for Oklahoma Sooner fans. Ronnie Wheat, hey, check it out. Big Dog LaRue. Can you see yourself now there, Big Dog?
No, I don't see myself on your live stream. It shows me as muted and offline, but I supposedly everybody said they can see me. It's all good. I don't need to look at myself.
That's weird though. Let me see if it's reconnecting or something. It's probably because of my end. Let me check something real quick too.
Oh, bro, if they can see me, it's all good. I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
like I said, I see myself. Here. I see myself every day.
It looks like it's something on my end. I'm gonna start talking a little bit. Talk about what do you feel about the game the other night?
I mean, other than the fact when that sun went down, it got cold as hell. Yeah, kind of like our offense, cold as ice. You know, what's up, Big Norm right there? I mean, yeah, hey man, hey, at the end of the day, bro, we in there. College football playoff. I have a strong suspicion they're gonna try to do us dirty, and I can't hear you anymore. Bro, what the? Yeah, bro, I can't hear you.
How about now?
There we go. Yeah, and your boy went off. As soon as you did that, I went offline on the thing.
Oh, we got some weird shit going on. Tell you what, let me do this. Add you
Hey,
back.
they put some voodoo on you.
Is it
But
back?
nope.
Shit weird, dude. Shit is weird. It's always got some shit going on.
Yep. Yeah. No, hey, there wasn't too many LSU fans there, man. I seen it. There's a couple people running around. It was cool. There's one guy over on the other side of the tailgate that had a bunch of food, some alligator and all that stuff he was cooking up.
Did he?
Yeah, but I seen a couple of the videos, man. I seen a couple fights. I seen the ball boy up in the stands, starting some shit. It's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
see all that. I did
Oh,
not see all that. How
yeah.
about now? Can you see yourself now?
No, not at all.
What in the fuck is going on?
Bro, it's all good.
Okay. Well, as long as you can hear yourself and hear me,
Yep.
you should be good, I guess.
Yeah.
Both loud and clear now. That game was torture, but fuck it. The game was absolutely some torturous
Bro,
stuff.
let me tell you something. That shit was not fun.
It was
That shit
not.
was not.
It was not. It was not, man. It's you know, it's almost disheartening too. Thankfully they did get it done. As they said, they got it finished off. I don't know why they never went to Hawkins, and apparently it started a big war. It started a big rumble on Twitter between his family and everybody else. Norman, lay down, be still. It's just his family got upset about it, and both his mom and his dad, I guess, they've since erased the tweets, but nothing gets erased on Twitter. It always gets screenshotted and reinvented or reposted, I should say.
Let's get screenshotted for sure.
Yeah. Screw LSU fans. I didn't really have any issues with. There was one LSU fan in our section, and that was about it. And they were cool. So I haven't had any issues. Little Fax was there with his face covered. He was that little punk bitch. The ball boy got his feelers hurt and ended up almost getting his ass whooped.
Who the hell is that?
The ball boy, I guess.
No, I'm talking about whoever that little guy.
You haven't ever seen that guy, Big Fax? He lives in Oklahoma. He's an LSU fan. He's always talking shit about OU and
Nope.
such. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, hold that L. Hold that L, buddy.
Hold that L.
Hold it nice and tight.
Can you promote voting for Tate on the Lou Crozes on the Lou?
Dude, vote for Pate, bro. We need to be at like a 50 burger type dub, like 50%, no less than that.
Yeah, let me go get the.
We were up by like 30. We were up by like 30 or 40 earlier when I checked.
Okay, I didn't even know that was had to be done.
Well, yeah, Lou Groza. Dude, I keep trying to vote every day and it won't let me.
Oh, okay.
You can only vote once.
Okay. Vote.
But I'm trying to figure out when it ends. Anybody know when it ends? I would kind of peruse the website trying to figure out when it stopped, but I don't see nothing.
Well, there's the link. Everybody go vote as many times as you possibly can.
You can only vote once, bro. But get out there and get your vote in, bro. This should be a landslide.
Yeah.
The Oklahoma fan base should shit on Georgia Tech in Hawaii.
No doubt. He's got 60% of the votes so far, down to 30%.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It should be about 80% of the vote.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should be as well. But as long as he wins it, who cares? You know what I mean? I didn't know it was a fan vote for the damn thing. Yeah. That's crazy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, TP. Satterfield, what's up, my guy? Make sure everybody, I'm going to actually go in there and pin that and make sure that everybody
votes. Yeah, get out there, man. Get out there and vote for that, for old Tater.
Yeah, man. He's
It's
what
just,
is it, 23 in a row now that he's at.
listen, man, we can talk about all his kicks he's made. His biggest play was made, and it wasn't even a kick. It was a. He didn't even get credit for the tackle.
Touchdown
He
saver, right?
hustled and tripped him up just enough to let a couple people come clean it up. But shout out Tate Sandell. The dude looks like he runs a 4.3. He looked fast as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He
You
did.
know what I mean? Maybe he was aided by the shorts being up a little bit higher than most.
Hey, the
Or the
booty
pants.
shorts is
Whatever
for
you
speed
gotta do
and
to,
comfort.
hey,
It's for speed and comfort, brother. You know what I mean?
whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. But the dude, we need to keep him. He needs to come back. He didn't run out for senior day, so that was good. That's encouraging, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, listen, I mean, well, I mean, they better come with some cash. You know, you better
Hey,
come with some real
listen,
money.
hey, there should be about 800,000 freed up here after this year from a specific running back that I would love to see get dedicated to number 29.
Agreed. He's been the offense. You know, in a year that we've had such bad offense at times, you got to have it, man. You just got to have it done. So yeah, everybody, make sure you get in there and vote that sucker in there because he is the Lou Groza winner. He's got to be the Lou. If he's not, then they shouldn't even have the award. Just stop
Mm-hmm.
having it. If he's not
Mm-hmm.
the best kicker in the country, then stop having it. So yeah, make sure you do that. Let's see. Was has Kiffin won? What has Kiffin won? Yeah, we'll get into that too. Obviously, Lane Kiffin choosing LSU over the weekend as well. They got their win over Mississippi State on Friday. Saturday, he, I guess, asked for one more day for his announcement because he wanted to, I guess, see if if Bama ended up losing, they would have gotten into the conference championship game. He wanted to be coaching for that. I wonder if that would have kept him there. But then, you know, and it's gotten wild there. Everybody's throwing a shit fit about it in Oxford, and then the dominoes started falling. You know, Summerall, which I believe was the best coach out there that was basically in the running for any of these jobs. I'm a big Summerall guy. He ends up with the Florida job. Florida fans are a little pissy about that, but they ought to be happy with it if you ask me, because just as the Hammer said a second ago, what the fuck is Lane won? What has he won? He's going to the playoff. His team's going to the playoff without him. This is the first time he's qualified for it. Now they've won 10 games a bunch of times. They won 11 that 1 year. They won 11 in the regular season, which is the most in Ole Miss history. Cool.
Yeah.
You just abandon your team as they're headed to the playoff, and apparently demanded that all his offensive coaches either come with him on Sunday or not have a job.
Well, I heard a lot of coaches didn't go with him. I heard there was only a couple. I heard there wasn't as
Pete
many as
Golding did not, because he became the head coach immediately. They've hired him as head coach. Not even going to look around, I guess.
yeah. Hopefully the Ole Miss powers that be show a lot of love to the ones that stayed.
I don't know that there's how much truth there is to that though.
What do you mean?
About a bunch of them staying.
Bro, did you see the videos online? Bro, I seen that they showed like 3 people get on the plane. Videos of like 3 dudes getting on the plane.
Huh.
Yeah.
So who were they?
I remember a dude named Weiss.
Yeah, Charlie Weiss Jr.
Who's that?
That's his top assistant. He's his OC.
Yeah, I think I saw like two other guys. But I mean, there was hella people at the private airport right there, standing out there on there filming them, like yelling "F you, Lane" and giving them the bird. Like, yeah, it was wild. But yeah, I only saw like 3 dudes get on there. I mean, I'm not saying that's all that got on there, but that's the only thing I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Dwayne Johns. I did see the video of that cat scuffing up our end zone and some of the paint job in the goal line.
I did see
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that
yeah,
was it was the receiver, right?
got him all of about, what was it, like 6 yards, one reception, 6 yards, or some week like that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
they didn't do much. They didn't even have 200 yards of offense because
hey, I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm Lane and I'm coming in and I got to change the culture, I'm that dude. You're in the portal immediately. Get him out of there. You got to set a tone. Get that dude up out of there.
yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, as much as Kiffin wants to act like he is, he's changed and he's trying to be inspired and inspire people. Dude, Lane Kiffin is who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A tiger is never going to change his stripes. That dude will dip on you, bro. He's a troll and he will dip on you and play the victim. Like
Sure.
LSU, give him 3 or 4 years, bro. That dude is going to go to the NFL. Or if Alabama comes calling, he's out of there.
Yeah, I mean,
He's out of there.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's nothing like I don't see how you could defend it. Like how it's all there, dude. It's what he does, bro. He dips.
So was the head strength and conditioning coach Weiss and one other coach is what Stevie G's saying. Well, here's the thing, and if he was making that threat, who's to say it's real? I mean, they can always leave at any time. I think it's pretty messed up. Here's what I would say about it, though. You can fix all these problems if you're the NCAA. If you stopped worrying about the damn timeline being right along line with school and all this other shit. This is professional football at this point. If we have the portal opening right now, we have, and you can change jobs and all this stuff. You can talk to other coaches. If you don't have any kind of rules that keep anybody from doing any of this shit, or you don't at least line up everything to happen at the same time for everybody, then what do you think's going to happen?
Dude, I don't want to hear anything about players ever again.
Absolutely not. You shouldn't hear it now. We've been saying that. We should never hear about players now.
But it's still going to come up. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear anything. But the real question, and I feel like it's getting left in the wash, right? That we're kind of burying the lead here. How is this going to affect them in the college football playoff seeding, right? Because some of the criteria and verbatim, other relevant factors such as unavailability of key players and coaches that may have affected a team's performance during the season or likely will affect its postseason performance, right? Losing a head coach is a pretty big deal. And we've seen them leave a team out for not having their quarterback.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
this is what I gives a shit. I think him leaving Ole Miss benefits Oklahoma football. Good riddance, Lane. Holler at me. You know what I mean? But this is the real stuff. Like I gives a shit. I knew he was leaving a long time ago. As soon as I seen a 90+ million, I was like, oh yeah, he gone. I should have took Big Cuz's money.
They were offering the same thing to Florida. Somebody was going to pay his ass something. He was the big fish.
I was trying to bet Big Cuz money. He didn't want to take it. He's like, I don't want to take your money because he thought he was staying.
He's been saying different shit every week about that shit. He's staying. He's going to Florida. He's doing this.
He wouldn't bet. He thought he's like, I don't want to take your money. I was like, take my money, cuz.
Oh, please.
I know he's listening too.
Yeah, let him listen.
You got lucky.
He's full of shit.
Got lucky, cuz.
He's full of shit. Oh, that's too funny. Too funny. You know what? I gotta give Benji. You know what? I'm with you on this.
Benji got a whole new name, bro. He trying to throw us off.
It's throwing everybody off because it's something that YouTube is doing. It's taking whatever their handle is for, underneath your, whatever you put in there, that's what it's sticking in there.
Really?
So I don't know. It's got everybody screwed up unless it's the exact same as it was. What up, KT? Right, fix the system. And if you're not going to fix the system, then I don't want to. You know what? As much as I don't want to hear shit about players, I don't want to hear anything about coaches either, because at this point, this is the way they want it. If they didn't want it this way, it wouldn't be this way.
The listen, we can all say the NCAA fixed the system. The NCAA is not in the business of fixing shit.
Well, clearly, we know that.
They're
You're
not
right.
in the
You're
business of
right.
fixing shit. They don't care. They just want to make more money.
True
If
that.
they could fix it, they would have fixed it a long time ago.
You could fix this to where you don't have it opened around this time. You could change when the recruiting stuff. You could make signing day go back to when it always was, which was February. It wouldn't change anything. But of course, now with seniors, they want them to be able to get into spring ball and all that stuff, which is why the early period started. You could still make that be. I don't know how that would work. Actually, I don't know how that would work. It's not mine. It's not my problem to freaking think about. But until you get everything lined up together, then you're going to continue having these problems, and the players are going to be. There's probably going to be players that will opt out of that damn game too. Their playoff game if they get in.
Yeah.
You know what, Creole? You could be right. You could be right. I think so.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I cannot wait for tomorrow night.
Yeah, and listen, they're already setting it up. They're already setting it up. You know, it's already you've got people that are close to the situation talking about it.
Dude, you gotta pull up the bracket, the last bracket from last week.
Okay,
we gotta look at that. Put it up over me, cover up my little
I can just fill the whole page up.
basic bitch emoji right there.
The basic bitch emoji.
And that's what I got, bro. I got that regular degular right there, the little symbol, little person symbol.
See a P.
The lane train is like a crazy ex. Great sex, but have to deal with the drama.
Yeah, there's a price to pay, in other words. Oh, that's good stuff. That is some good stuff. All right. So that's what you had last week.
Dude, we could. There's going to be a whole shakeup here, I think, dude.
I think there is too. I mean, here's the thing, and you know what? Everybody's acting like it's not going to happen, but there's been enough shit being said about Miami, Notre Dame, and because here's the thing. To be honest with you, I could say that the Big 12, especially the way the ACC is now, you start looking at who's the ACC champion. It's not going to be Miami, so this isn't even a real situation. They can't get into the ACC championship game, which means more than likely they shouldn't be able to get into the playoff. But
dude, there's a scenario where the ACC gets nobody.
Right? If Duke wins.
If Duke wins, yes.
Right. Now here's where you got to watch out for that though. Here's where you got to watch out for that though, because Notre Dame got beat by Miami. First game of the season, they lost by 3 points. Now, coach will sit here and tell you that they're not going to keep them out. I would tell you I doubt that they keep Notre Dame out as well. But there's a lot of shit being said.
It's gonna be one of the other group of fives that get in. Because you got to think, what's the first criteria? The 5 highest ranked conference champions, right?
Well, they're already going to have that. Well, I guess
how? They're going to have they're going to have the SEC. They're going to have the Big 10. They're going to have the Big 12.
They're not going to leave Alabama out for being a conference runner-up if they were.
We're not talking about Alabama. Hold on. So you got Big 12, Big 10, SEC. The ACC is out, right? So then you take the next highest group of 5, right? And then the other ranked highest group of 5, whoever that may be. And I think it might be Memphis and Tulane. Not Memphis. James Madison and Tulane.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're looking real ugly in there. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I don't know, man. It's gonna be wild. There is a scenario where it could be really wild. And it could be like a team like Vandy, in my opinion, who would most likely deserve to be in over those group of 5 conference title holders. Like, I don't know. It just feels kind of nasty to me. It feels kind of gross.
Yeah. Kerwin says, what would you rather have, Notre Dame with Tulane? Come on, guys. It's what? Kerwin, it's not going to be an either or deal. I'm going to tell you Miami's probably going to get in, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Here's the thing. To be honest with you, if you're going to have a second, you should have the runner-up for the Big 12 in there. But the way that they have this set up, no, here's the deal. They're not, listen, the Big 10 will also push back on this one. If Bama loses and becomes a 3-loss team, they will still be in. They're not gonna punish them for making it in.
They already said losing the conference championship is not going to punish you.
Not if you're in an SEC or a Big 10 school, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you're an SEC or a Big 10 school.
Yeah.
And it didn't bother you. It didn't bother SMU when they didn't even have a real win on their record last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have a real win. The best thing that they had was a loss to BYU, who they left out. And they were tied for the conference lead with it was a 3-way, 4-way tie for getting into that game. And they were one of the teams that got left out. Now, they're 11-1 this year, and so is Texas Tech. So if they beat Tech, is Tech out? And just BYU's in, and because they're saying if Texas Tech beats them, then they'll be out. Well, I don't understand that. I think BYU's one of the better teams in the country. I don't know, man. But then there's certainly.
I think there's only going to be one Big 12 team because their strength of schedule and like those kind of qualifying metrics, like win percentage against all the teams they played, is just not very high. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, that means the Big 10 gets 3. Now, if the Big 10 gets 3, if you only got 4 teams from the SEC in, which you're not, you're looking at 5 right now.
It's got to be 5. It has. There's no
bump or miss.
There's no way you can have less than 5.
And if they bump or miss, you've got to put Vandy in.
Well, I think Vandy's going to end. Well, yes, they should agree, but I think they're going to be one of the 1 to 3 teams left out. The first 3 teams left out, just because of the 5 conference champions rule, the 5 highest ranked conference champions. I think that's where they're getting hosed, right? And at a certain point, I think they're going to go away with that, bro, because you're about to have like a conference champion like ranked number 20, you know what I mean? Or like maybe 25 or somewhere in there that's making it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I think you're looking at Tulane, James Madison, and somebody else. But all this could be avoided if Virginia just wins. If Virginia wins, I think Miami is definitely out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Benji. They had a loss to BYU, and they had no top 25 or ranked wins or good wins.
Oh, they lost to Cal.
Right.
They're out. We don't even need to talk about them no more. They're out.
Right. No, we was talking about last year.
Oh, yeah, last year? Yeah.
Why are you passing the opportunity to crap all over Texas today? It's payback day. Yeah, they're fucked. They're talking so much. They're not going to get in. They're not going to, and all they keep. It's funny to me that the Texas fans continue to say things like, especially on the Twitter dumbasses that'll sit there and say, well, they want to use not Tech, A&M and Oklahoma being top 10 wins for them, but then they want to say that they suck and that they should be in over them because they won. You can't have it both ways. Either it's a good win or it's not a good win. But You've got too many losses at this point. I don't know why they continue, but this is what, of course, you're going to continue to hear the same stupid shit from Texas fans.
But Senator of Texas is calling you out, bro.
Calling me out.
Said, why are you passing on the opportunity to
Yeah,
grapple over?
I just read it. Do I think BYU can beat Tech? I think they could. Look, I don't think that Tech's not unbeatable. They lost to Houston. Who's to say? They beat them at home. They beat them pretty handily at home, but that doesn't mean that since then BYU's been real. They've been beating the
I think Texas Tech is too much up front defensively for them. Too much.
Wow.
Texas Tech up front is too much for a lot of teams.
Oh yeah, I keep hearing.
Pretty much every team in the Big 12, they're too much defensively up front.
Except that they couldn't do anything with Houston.
I mean, had bad game. That was a long time. It was way back though.
So BYU couldn't have a bad game?
No, I think we've seen it though. I think we've seen BYU. I don't listen, man. I think BYU is a good team. I don't think they deserve to get in. I don't think they got enough to be in there. Like, just look at their schedule. I'm gonna send you something, bro. I want you to pull this up. And this is why I don't think that they're gonna be. I just don't think their strength of schedule and all that stuff warrants them being in. And tell me, I just texted to you. See if can you pull that up?
Resume comparison.
Yeah. And that was from last week, right? So we haven't got a new one yet. But I don't know, man. Their strength of schedule just is what's holding them back. They're like 28th in strength of schedule, and I just feel like that's where they're going to get left out.
Who is BYU?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and again, this is where you continue to hear the Big 12 and all the fans from different conferences, from the smaller conferences, and the Big 10 as well, are bitching and complaining about either Notre Dame or whoever, SEC for sure, and all that other shit. The G5 it should have been.
But here's the deal, right? So in this right here, like, this is what I don't understand is how they want to say, like, wins versus a college football team top 25, right? So when you beat a team and they were top 25, like, let's say in week 3, that should stay on your record. What you're seeing out there is a lot of people skewing the stats.
I was wrong. Tech lost. Wait. Tech lost to fucking Arizona State. It wasn't even Houston.
No, I thought it was Utah. I thought they lost to Utah.
No, they both beat Utah.
They lost Arizona State? It
was Arizona State. And Arizona State just got beat by Arizona this last week.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like,
they're
like this thing right here, it says we only got 3 ranked wins against top 25. No, that's 10. Or that's 5. Sorry, we got 5 right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, there's just people. Each fan base is skewing these numbers to help them make their case. Which
let me find it real quick.
It's a crazy world out there. CFP, they got their hands full, bro. There's a lot of quality 10-2 teams. You got to find some discriminators, right? And head-to-head wins.
Damn it.
But we got that slap from the college football committee that comes on national TV and talks about it after the thing, and he's like, "Oh, we got 6-7." Unserious. That dude needs to be fired. Don't want him anywhere near my college football playoff committee.
Who said 6-7? Who said 6?
Pull up the college football playoff. Whoever that guy is that talks about how they rank. Like, the first thing he thinks he's funny. He's like, "Oh, we got 6-7," and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's unserious."
That idiot Juracek from Arkansas said that. Wow,
idiot.
Wow, that's special. What a special boy.
Yeah, Slappy.
That's hilarious, though. He said 6-7 right away. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Dude, nobody does. That's the problem. And he did the little hand thing too. I'd have punched him if I was anywhere near him. That's the thing. With my kids right there, if they do that or say that anywhere around me, they get punched.
They get. All right, I'm having another issue. Continue. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just like if I just there's a lot of teams out there crying and worrying about like if you want to get in, schedule better opponents, man. Like there it is. You know what I mean? This was from last week. I got this last week, but I mean, you look at some of the stuff in there, man. Like
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
we're
the strength of schedule.
you can't make a case like if you're gonna say our offense is the only reason why we shouldn't be in the college football playoff, you need to shut up because you're an
You're
idiot.
winning those games against, and
Dude,
big road wins.
it is so much harder to do what we are doing on defense
Yep.
to teams than it is to score 30 points a game.
And
It
here's
is
the
so
other
much
thing.
harder to shut down these big offenses.
Damn
And it's
right.
more impressive to me
I agree.
what we're doing defensively.
Here's the
So
thing.
we barely scored 300, or we barely had 300 yards a game. You know what I mean? Go argue with the wall, bro. That's not a metric. Yards per game is not a metric. Find something else. You sound dumb when you make that argument.
Here's the other thing about it. Whenever you say that, nobody ever says anything about it when you let somebody in like Ole Miss that doesn't have a fucking defense.
Actually, their defense has been pretty good
It's
here.
been better, but I'm saying that wasn't a great example.
Yeah, I got you. No, I got you. That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, offensive just takes over everything, and that's all that matters.
Go back to the last 3 Oklahoma playoff bids, they sucked on defense, but they could score 40 points, so they would put them in. And so you can't really do it based off of that. You cannot do it based off of that. Now, it is one thing if they I could understand them leaving Ole Miss out of it because not only did they lose their head coach, but they lost their play caller and their offensive coordinator in the same fucking move.
Dude, I don't know. Have we got 100% clarification and like that? Those are the people that left. Have we got like
that's what Stephen G just said that, and I think he's right. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, because I need concrete, like somebody reputable say, hey, here's who left, and like here's who stayed.
Stephen G, he just said you ain't reputable enough.
No. I'm saying like I haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying. I need to see. I haven't seen it. I'm not saying I don't believe Stephen G. I just say I haven't seen it from like other than like people speculating.
Let's see what it says. Coaches leaving Ole Miss to join Lane Kiffin. So far, we know of a handful of coaches and support staff members reported to be heading to LSU with Kiffin.
Yes.
White Jr., Joe Cox, the other coordinator, co-offensive coordinator and tight ends coach. George McDonald, wide receivers coach. Nick Savage, head strength coach. And Billy Glasscock, general manager. So those guys that were getting on the plane, it was Nick Savage and then Weiss Jr. But the other guys, I mean, you still got Joe Cox, George McDonald, and Billy Glasscock, who I think they are letting him for sure go, right?
Bro, that's just here Winnery just made a great point. Tulane lost Summerall. Will they even get in the playoffs since they lost their head coach?
I think they're going to let him coach.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Dude, this is
it's the same thing with so they still have this weekend that they play North Texas in the conference championship game. So if you've obviously got on that one, you have what's his name, Eric Morris, who took the job at Okie Light. They're letting him coach there to finish that off as well. Whoever wins that's going to get one of the bids.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think you could end up with James Madison. But, but Tulane was smart enough to do that. And I don't understand why I do understand what we're talking about when it comes to the SEC. It's a conference. That's a conference rival, and it is one of their rivals that they always play every year. So I understand that. They don't want him to have more access. Although I think you have as much access as you want. They already play for him. And they already know, I mean, all their representation. He doesn't have to be in the fucking room with them to get him to leave, you know?
Lane Kiffin 2 hours ago posted videos of the Heismans in the national championship in LSU. Oh, hey, Neilio, it's still snowing, bro. It's supposed to snow all day. Supposed to get three of them. 3 inches.
What do you think that shit's about? You know? That's recruiting shit, right?
Yeah.
Then you've got also, along with those guys, Thaddeus Rivers, Associate Athletic Director, Mike Williams, Director of Player Personnel, Sawyer Jordan, Inside Receiver Coach Chris Kiffin. It's his son, or your younger brother, I mean. He'll be there. Yeah, I don't know. Coach is staying with Pete Golding. So far, Brian Brown, Randall Joyner, the defensive guys, Wes Neighbors. So they don't even have an offensive staff. Don't even have an offensive staff. And if you look at their resume right here, 500 opponents win percentage, strength of schedule rank. Let's see. Strength of record rank is 7th. Strength of schedule is 33rd. They didn't have the best schedule. Strength of record is pretty decent, I guess, for who they've beaten. I don't know. Oh, he's got the number one opponent's win percentage, though. I mean,
yeah. Dude, all our metrics are there, dude. You can't argue. You can't make a case for record.
Yeah, wins versus top 25 in the CFP. That's actually
it's actually 5. It should be 5.
Bama, Ole Miss, Missouri.
Wins?
Yeah, wins versus CFP top 25. Is Missouri
Auburn,
still in the top 25?
Michigan, Auburn.
Auburn's not in it.
Dude, they were a top 25 team when we beat them.
CFP top 25, which means the rankings, and they've never been in the rankings in the top 25.
Oh, I mean, a CFP top 25 since they come out. Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, that would be Michigan, Bama, Ole Miss, Tennessee. Yeah. Up until this week, Tennessee may have dropped out, but I don't know.
But when you beat them, they were ranked. That's why it should count. Now, if you want to do that, well, they're not a strength. That goes in the strength schedule category, right?
Okay, yeah, I got you.
But yeah,
dude, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you anyway.
Yeah, I was in it with some BYU guy this weekend, and he was trying to argue the same thing. And I was like, no, dude, you're talking about strength of schedule. I'm like, we have 5 top 25 wins.
Which quarterback does Lane take? Well, what's his name is only there. I mean, he can't. I think he's a senior now. He may jump into that lawsuit that Diego Pavia started to get another year. And Diego's not trying to get another year, but he could do the same thing Diego did to get this year.
Bro, they locked Pavia's brother up, bro. They arrested his ass. Took him
Pavia's brother?
Yeah. They arrested him.
Surely he takes Trinidad. I don't think that he can take Trinidad unless he. And Austin, dude, Austin was going to be really good too. That what's his name? Austin Simmons. He was a stud too, man. He just got hurt.
What about Van Buren? He's got Van Buren sitting right there.
Mm-hmm. He's got Van Buren as well.
Okay.
No. Nope. And he knows his offense too because that's what Leb runs. Same thing. But thank you for the super chat, Coach Ricks. Which quarterback does Lane take? I think he has to, right? I mean, Dilligaff, sorry about that. The auto bids for conference champions should just get thrown out, in my opinion. It should just be the top 12 ranked teams. Top 4 get first round buys. Listen, they're as close as they're going to be to that. But here's the deal. None of that's going to change because basically the reason that it even went to straight seeding is because of all the bitching coming from not just the Big 12 and ACC, but also the Big 10, and nobody could agree on anything, and they're trying to throw it off all on the SEC. Putting 5 teams in this playoff is not going to change that.
Dude, I don't have problems with the way the schedule works out anyway. You know what I mean? Like, what benefit does being the number, other than the first round bye, what does being the number 1 seed get you? You know what I mean? It doesn't get you. You don't have the easiest path to the championship.
You don't.
And that's what the number 1 seed means.
Well, by the straight seeding, it should help with that. Should it not?
Pull it up and show me how.
Oh shit, man! Now I'm gonna go back and do it again.
Whoa, hey man, this is your world right here.
All right. Shut up. All right.
Look at that. Okay, so here's my
They're not reseeding it, so
here's Big Mike's fix right here. Okay, so instead of Ohio State, the number 1 seed, having to play the matchup between the 8 and 9 seed,
they should be getting 12-5 guys.
It should be the 12 and 11 seed playing right there. The 11 and 12 seed play each other to go to Alabama. Now, and you have who's the 2 seed? Georgia. At the time, Indiana. They play 9 and 10, right? And so on and so forth.
That's not going to be how it works. They would have to, in order to do that, you would have to reseed after each round.
No. You don't have to reseed. Not at all.
That's not the way they ever would do that. Because then you don't work out the home games correctly if you do that.
Bro, what are you talking about? The higher seed gets the home game.
Yeah, but okay. But if they're getting a bye already, they're already getting a bye, and then you're going to
games are getting a bye.
Right, you're already giving them a bye. But and so, what good does it do you to be the number 5 seed if you got to play the fucking 6 or 7?
You should have been the higher seed. That's my point.
No, that's not good.
You get rewarded for winning games through the season.
Nah, you're off. Wrong.
No, you're basic, bro.
No, you're basic, bro. Come
on. No.
You've got to give the other teams that got into the damn playoff something good too. Texas Tech, they don't deserve to get to play Tulane in that first round at home.
Why?
The 5 seed.
Why does Texas explain to me why? Explain to me why Texas Tech deserves to get to play the 12 seed.
Because they're the best seed or the top seed playing that week, the highest ranked team playing that week.
Nah, that doesn't even mean. Oh, is that what we're trying to do? We're trying to reward teams for reward the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. That's the home game. Just like the home game. That would also throw your home games off.
That's a first round participation.
Here's the other part. It would also throw off your home games because 5, 6, 7, and 8 get the home game in the first round. You're going to tell me that now all of a sudden
that's not a problem, Jason. That's an easy fix.
It is a problem.
The higher seed gets the home field advantage.
It would throw it off because if you're saying 12 and 11 play, and that means 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, that means 6 and 5 are going to play.
Yep.
So then a 6 seed that would have had our home game is now going to go on the road.
But once you change the rules, you got nothing to bitch about. That's how it is.
That's not how
I'm not talking about changing it right now. Like next year, okay, let's say they go.
They're not going to do that. That's not how they're going to ever do that. They might reseed after each round. They might reseed it after each round.
If they were worth a shit, that's how they should.
They could reseed it just like they do in the NFL and do it.
I don't have a problem with that either, but they're not going to do that.
They would do that before they do the other deal, bro.
I don't know, dude. I just feel like this right here is like almost the exact same problem last year. Like a team, who was it? Who got screwed last year by winning their first round? Like being the highest ranked and then went and played the number 1 team. Shit, I think it might have been Oregon last year that got screwed by the way it was seeded.
I mean, the seeding was terrible. They had it fucked up.
But
they changed it. They already changed it this year, though, to straight seeding so that it is more or less fair. What they didn't do was it's too much time, though, in between. They should be the week after the conference championship games, man. They should be playing this thing, starting it up.
Dude, they just need to make it. They just need to make it an easy 16-team playoff, right? The 1 seed plays 16. The 2 seed plays 15. Just like college basketball. It is that simple, homie.
They have buys, or else it would be that way, homie.
No, you don't have buys. You don't need buys. Why would you need that buy?
I didn't say that you have to have the buys, but that's what they want to do now. That's what they're doing for now.
If I'm a college football team, I don't want to buy. I want to play. I don't want to get rusty because you saw what happened last year with the teams that were on a bye. They all got slapped.
Well, I agree with that. I think as long as they continue to wait a month in between your last game, and although these guys are going to have played in a conference championship game, so it'll be 3 weeks for them, and it's 3 weeks for everybody else. I guess it is the same for everybody now. It is the same for everybody now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see the home game schedule like that being
the
an
home
issue.
games matter to people, and it was a big hit last year.
It does, but guess what? Be the higher seed. That's what I'm saying. If you want a home game, be the higher seed.
No seeding has ever worked like that, where 5 plays 6 and 7 plays 8 and all that. You can't do it like that, bro.
Well, how about this? How about you don't have a home game? No home games. It's all bowl games.
I think that's not anything that's possible. They love that. They've loved that idea of bringing the playoff to the home stadiums for the teams that get it. They love it, and it was a huge hit last year. It made them a lot of money. No, they're not going to. I'm telling you, it's not going to change. And this,
I don't disagree with you.
Your seeding ways is wacky. Your seeding thought is whack.
No. It makes the most sense. It makes the most sense, bro. Like I said, number 1 seed doesn't really. There's no advantage of being the number 1 seed in this.
Commish rules with me. Done.
You won't show up. All the other ones where people are throwing with me, but it's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm out the box. I'm an out the box type of dude. You're not. Bro, I get it.
Just change it. You could reseed also after each round and make sure that the number 1 team plays the worst team left. That's how you can do that.
Yeah, that's what.
That's what I just said.
I know.
I've been saying that, and you're like, nope, you just have 12 play 11 and 10 play 9. No,
dude,
that's not how.
Dude, God, I can't even do it with you, bro. You're impossible.
I'm true. I'm always right, bro. You know this.
Well, you're not. Not at all. Not at all.
If 5 plays 6 and 7 plays 8, then I want to be seeded 12. See, that's exactly right. You can't do it like that, bro. I'm just saying. You could reseed them every week, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
But that's what I'm saying, though. In this current stats right here, if you want to be seeded 12 and play 11 in the first round, then if you want to be seeded 12, guess what? You play the first seed the next round in this category. So why would you want to be 12 seed and go play Ohio State in the next round?
The 12 seed is basically for the G5. Other than these 2 years, hasn't been that way, though. Last year it was Clemson was the 12 seed, and they played
bro,
at
I'm moving on. Y'all ain't on my level, bro. I'm moving on.
Continue. What do you can't go 12 versus 11.
Why not?
You just can't do it.
Why not? You are rewarding a mid-ranked team.
Why wouldn't you just go ahead and reseed it after that first round? Why not?
Okay, I'm good with that. Okay.
Okay, cool. I just said
but you're not. My point is this: the way that they are seeding this right here doesn't benefit the number 1 seed or the 2 seed. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't benefit those guys, other than their first round bye. But 4 teams get a first round bye. And the number 1 seed, why is a team of the number 1 seed, right? Explain to me why.
The number 1 seed should definitely play the worst team. They shouldn't be playing the winner of the 8-9 game or even just like the 11.
That's my point.
I agree.
That is my point.
I would agree.
So instead of me complaining about it, I came up with my solution.
We're on the same page as far as the way they were seeded it. Last year was all fucked up. Look at Penn State gets to play SMU and Boise right out of the blocks, and then they play SMU. They got to the semifinal because they played dog shit.
I mean,
And they weren't even a conference champion. They were the 6th seed, and they got the best path.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, these dudes don't. When you're paying more attention to social media than you are watching football games, like, what do you expect from these slaps?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, but they were trying to fix that, and then that's what I was trying to get at. They've been trying to fix it, but you had pushback. Hey, what up there? Neelio said, hey, homie, in lots of letters. And hey, K. Chris, always, bro. Come on now. It's impossible to out-argue. It's for sure. Mike wants to benefit the top seed and reseed after each round. That's what we're trying to say. And that's what they should have done last year.
Yeah. But I just don't think they're going to do that because that's what the NFL does. You know what I mean? And they're not going to do that because they don't want to be like the NFL.
Of course not.
So again, that is why I developed the Mike Boganowski ranking system.
Yeah, it's trash.
No, it's way better than this crap.
The only thing wrong with this crap is that they're not reseeding. But it's still better than it was last year.
I mean, dude, I kind of think it's a little bit better, but not by much, bro. I would love to see last year's again. I need to revisit that.
Well, and here's the thing: this isn't even the final thing. This next week,
that's what I'm saying. But the structure is what I have a problem with.
Yeah,
it's the structure.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit, bro? We're finna clap anybody that we're finna clap them cheeks of whoever we play in the first round, guaranteed.
Well,
I have a feeling, dude. I have a feeling we might get bumped up to 7. And
could happen.
Maybe even 6, bro. I think we might be able to be 6 because I think A&M falls a little bit further back than we think.
They're not falling further than 7th. Like 6th, maybe even. I think they're for sure going to stay. They only got one loss, and it's to everybody's darling Texas.
So what's Oregon's got? How many losses?
Just the one.
Just the one. I think Oregon jumps them, and I think
Why?
everybody.
They haven't played nobody and beat nobody either.
Who?
Oregon hasn't beaten anybody good.
But that's okay. That's okay. Their losses further back. Texas A&M shit's more recent, and I think Texas A&M is going to be 6. I think they bump Ole Miss back, and I think we take Ole Miss's spot.
The firewood. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. He said you fellas need a national show. We're working at it, brother. We're working at it.
Talk about the real shit.
Anybody can watch it. We do talk about real shit.
Have you, the fireweed? Have you seen Big Cuz when he gets on here? When Jason and Big Cuz go at it, it's must see shit, bro. Must see shit.
Big Cuz mad at me because of something somebody else said.
Yep, clapping them, Elio.
Clapping them. Kind of hard to follow if you never had a win. Them cheeks, Diddy style. Adam Springman says, and there's a clapping motion emoji there. I like it.
Baby oil. Hey, multiple bottles of baby oil too, Springman.
Diddy style. I don't know. Oregon lost to number 2 Indiana, but they didn't beat it. I mean, their best win is now what? SC, I guess, or Washington?
Who?
Oregon.
I mean, I think again, like I think you have to continue to give credit to what a team was when they beat them. I don't think you can discount what they did to Penn State because Oregon may be the reason Penn State just shit the bed. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you can discount the fact that Penn State was a top 5 team when they beat them. At least top 10. I
Not
can't
in the
remember.
CFP rankings, they weren't. That was the AP shit.
But again, they were what they were when they beat them. Now, if you want to factor that in the strength of schedule metric for Oregon, great, because I think that matters and you should. But you
It's
can't
supposed to be
discredit
it's
Oregon
supposed to be
for
the number
whooping
one
a
team.
team that was top 5 at the time.
It's supposed to be number one in strength of schedule, then head to head after that.
All I'm saying is you cannot like discount what happened at the beginning of the season, bro, and who you
I'm
beat
not
and when
saying
you
you
beat.
can discount it. Well, okay, then
Twitter
that
is,
means
and people are trying to make that a factor in this ranking
I know
system,
they are. You're
and
correct
it's
about that.
stupid. It's stupid.
Well, and that's where you go. Watch this. I know how we're about to piss Coach right off. That means Notre Dame has got to be left out in
I'm
favor of
okay with it
Miami.
though. I'm okay with pitching coach off. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it too. It's funny. It's funny.
I'm okay with it.
I'm not sure that. Here's the thing. I'm not sure that this is going to happen. So you're going to be consistent with it. You're not going to be consistent with it. I don't think they're going to be consistent with it because I don't think there's any way that they're going to put Miami in over Notre Dame. They're not.
They have let too much shit muddy the waters up when it comes to the ranking system.
That's right.
Because when you
And
got
they never keep
conjecture
it
in there,
together.
or like, oh, the quarterback's been hurt, or they didn't have this person when they played this team, or they lost their special teams coordinator, like the long snapper was hurt. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's ridiculous.
I can see Ole Miss at 8 and drop us to 9 and rematch it. I can see that happening too because they don't like their offense.
Again, is that a metric? Is what an offensive does a metric?
It kind of is a little bit.
It doesn't show up on when they brief what
It's
their
a
grade.
metric whenever they ding you for a quarterback situation and they're looking to probably ding.
But that's not like how many yards you're averaging per game. It's a loss of key players, coaches, or something like that. It's not about offensive efficiency or third down efficiency or how many yards you pass for a game.
But they could make the leap. You know they could. I'm playing devil's advocate right now.
That's what I know, but I'm glad you're doing it because that is my point with the college football playoff committee. There's too much bullshit that they allow to affect rankings or weigh on where somebody's ranked. It's ridiculous. They got to do a better job. They're not serious, bro. If that's the case, just go out and put a Twitter poll out there and let Twitter decide. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's all they're doing.
Jesus, yeah. Imagine the chaos if Indiana beats Ohio State.
I'll pull that back. Pull that message back up. I didn't get to read it all. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, we are grimy. We're grimy.
Grimy. Yeah. What?
Normie's telling you shut your mouth. Agree with Big
We're
Dad.
gonna have to go pretty soon. I think we're about to checkout time here, so we're gonna have to split. But real quick, Diego might be winning the Heisman this week.
Dude, you got to. If he's not in New York, homie, like it's a problem.
He's in New York, but dude, I just saw something on 3 that has him number 1.
Dude, I don't see how. Dude, I don't.
Who's in front of him? I agree. I think
Mendoza beats Ohio State in the Big Ten. He's a lock.
If what?
If Mendoza and Indiana beat Ohio State, it's going to go to Mendoza.
It's going to be him, huh? Yeah.
But give me Pavia, bro. I'll vote for Pavia. I'm not
look at that. Hey, and Benji, that's 2 Mexicans in the top 5. 2. He was talking about, I've dreamed of this day, where he was talking about 1 being there.
Hey, if Pavia goes to the Heisman ceremony in New York, he's got to have a New Mexico flag, a state flag, and it's got to be in there. Those are the rules. I don't make them up. Shout out my boy Jeff Grammer. Jeff Grammer.
I'm for that rule.
Shout out Jeff Grammer. If you don't know who Jeff Grammer is, former New Mexico State Aggie sports writer. I used to mess with him when I was in college, but he writes for the Albuquerque Journal now. He's a great follow on Twitter. You should go follow him. It's good stuff. Shout out Jeff.
Viva New Mexico, bro. You
Do you
missed the
remember
beat.
Jeff? Did you know Jeff Grammer?
I know the name. I know the name.
Oh.
He played with you guys, right?
No, he didn't play. He was a reporter for the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
newspaper,
yeah, yeah. I do remember him now.
there and the radio. I can't remember what the radio was called, but yeah.
Jeff Graham, I do remember him now. I do.
Yeah.
It's going to be a New Mexican standoff.
Yeah. Penn State was 2. Yeah. Damn, y'all firing these comments off today. You boy are way behind.
Do you remember Chris Winkie, or however you spell his last name, from FSU? Yeah, we remember because he took the Heisman from Hype. Took the Heisman from Hype. Shout out to Landry Jones from Artesia. Hell yeah. Shout out to Landry Jones.
Hey, did you see Oklahoma got some big linebacker? They offered some big linebacker from New Mexico.
They did?
Yeah, they offered some kid from New Mexico. I can't remember where it was from though. He's a linebacker.
I saw that they definitely, and that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, was with that win, look at all the recruiting flips. It's getting hot, baby. It's getting hot.
We just lost that Braylon Allen kid that we flipped from.
But that's because they were going after another one, though.
Oh yeah.
He's been. I think they were expecting that one to happen, right, K. Chris?
Fire up the torta truck, man.
We'll have to draw up our own brackets. We
already did. I already did. I posted it on Twitter last week.
We need to do it for next. We need to do it after this one Tuesday. So maybe you can come on Wednesday for a little bit. Signing day is Wednesday as well. I've got Miss Mason coming on with us to talk about the
basketball schedule, but I definitely will if I'm free. I gotta look at my basketball schedule.
We got signing days, so we may go actually an hour late on. We may be going an hour late on that day, on Wednesday. So we're going to be having Mr. Mason come on to talk about the recruiting. And signing day should be big. This has been huge, man. This has been huge. The winning, all that. I mean, look, they've been flipping guys for 3 weeks. Well, basically for 4 weeks since they started this little run. And, loving it. Megatron is Himothy, not Timothy. Himothy. That's Kristen Moore, linebacker that, I'm convinced that they let him stay under the radar and didn't offer him until this past week so that he did stay under the radar. This dude balled the hell out on a torn groin muscle the entire week. Now, he hasn't committed to Oklahoma yet. The hope is that he does, which he should be. But he was, he decommitted from North Alabama. But he's got a bunch of offers in the last week or so. Let's see. Anyway, Allen has 22 offers.
They're about to fire Mark Stoops.
They are. They just did. Yeah, it's done. That's a done deal. Done deal. The guy's getting up, and you know what? I have these bracket. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to get. But I already have thrown these in. Fired. Oops.
Dude, the Big 12 is out of control, man. Some of these teams that are in the Big 12 right now, Utah, BYU, like, dude, they're struggling. They're reaching on Twitter, bro.
Yep.
It's so fun to watch. Like I think Twitter.com is peaking right now. Like it is at all.
The Big 12 is doing what now? Say that again.
It's peaking, bro. It's at a peak right now with the college football and fan bases. Like there is some of these dudes, man, are not plugged in. Like I gotta they sipping whatever Kool-Aid they got out hard, bro. They sipping and got the whatever team's color glasses on at the same damn time.
Fired Mark Stoops. His ass is out. He's restructured his contract already, or his buyout has been restructured. So his ass is gone. You could see that coming for a while, but especially when you get pretty much blown out by Louisville this past weekend, your big rival. Can't be having it. And it's been getting steadily worse as he's lost his
Oh,
assistance over the years.
amazing.
But the
Okay.
carousel is continuing to run. You got Lane, obviously, over to LSU, Summer on Florida. Alex Golish, big move for Auburn, I think, to pick him up. I don't know why somebody else hadn't done that already. Pete Golding, that feels like they didn't work very hard at Ole Miss. I think they were trying to keep continuity on that side, but I don't know that he was that guy. I think it's good for him, but I don't know that it's good for Ole Miss. Ryan Silverfield. I don't know what I think about Ryan Silverfield. He's done pretty well at Memphis the last few years.
All right, hold on. I got something important to say. This is breaking. Shout out the Tunnel Sooners on Twitter.
Yeah.
Tunnel OU.
Yeah,
we're going back to Tate Sandell in the Grozo Award voting, right? Remember I said you can only vote once? This dude, you can use different devices. You can use multiple browsers in browsers incognito modes.
Hot
in
and
different ways. Dude is a freaking genius. So people get after it.
And you know the other people will be doing the same thing, so do it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're with the latest. I just looked at it because I voted again, by the way. 60, we're got 60%, and the closest dude's at 30.
Nice. So yeah, let me do that on this one real quick as well. Real quick, but I mean, obviously you've got, let's see. I'll do another vote here. Tate Sandell. I already voted on my second. My other browser.
Yeah. Amazing.
James Franklin. Hey, here's where I was headed with this though. They what the fuck is Penn State doing?
Struggling is what they're doing.
How do you not make a hire? They were the second or third school to fire a coach, or maybe the fourth, but they were early, way early, and they did it so they could get a head start on the next big guy.
The first real big school to fire a coach.
Correct.
They were the first big school. I think he had UCLA, Virginia Tech.
Big time program, best big time, biggest first big time program. Correct. And and now all these schools have, I mean, even fucking Michigan State, they fired Jonathan Smith, and 4 hours later they got Pat Fitzgerald. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And somebody's saying that they think they're getting Kalani Sitake. That ain't happening. He ain't leaving BYU. That's his fucking home school. That's his school. He is not leaving BYU. I'll believe that shit when I see it. They're fucked, Zofix, all the way. Brent Pride of Penn State. Maybe. I don't know. But they missed Daisy Dukes. Yeah, who cares? What do you mean due to his Daisy Dukes? He's kicking better than everyone, Coach Ricks. Did you forget that part?
I mean, for whatever it takes, Daisy Dukes, him making a hustle play on that kick return to save the season, yeah, vote for him. He gives a shit.
Sitake's a legit coach. He's not going there, though, Sooners for life. There's no way. No way. I told him to them gumbo lips. Josh Heupel. Yeah, why the fuck would he take that job? He's got a better job. He's got a better job. I don't know that Brent Pride doesn't have a better job. Do we pay who to stay? They can take Ben Arbuckle if they want. Just kidding. Not kidding, though. Is Penn State going to hire Tebow? Easier to make the playoffs at Penn State than at Tennessee. Well, that's true, Hammer. But it's not a better gig. Although Tennessee isn't the greatest job in the SEC either, so. But I don't think he's leaving there.
Oh, fucking motherfucking no 3 almost got you, boy. Fucking no 3. Fucking mother.
Who? What?
Dude, I thought I saw a thing that said thought it was on 3 announcing Caden Durham, the running back from LSU, is entering the portal, but it was motherfucking no 3, not on 3. That troll account.
Yeah.
Fucking guy almost got me, bro.
I think he's gonna be in the portal though.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I was shocked because I feel like he's about to bounce. Maybe not though. I don't know. I don't know, man. If I'm a player, I don't know if I really like how Lane Kiffin moves, man. Maybe the kids these days like it, but I feel like there's no loyalty with him, and I don't know if I'm down with that.
If they wanted Matt Campbell, I think they already would have went after him. Matt's not playing for anything. He hasn't been playing.
I think Campbell's stock's down, bro.
And I don't necessarily think that Matt's going anywhere either. He loves it where he is. He could have. His stock was a lot higher a few years ago, and even last year. Riley trying to get into the Florida talks and saying he was in them. He was in the fan talk a lot. They were talking about him as the number 2. I was like, well, he's number 2, all right, but would we take Durham? I think we would. Yeah, I think we would.
Would Durham come to us? That's the question.
He didn't come because of Taylor Tatum. I don't think that's going to be an anymore. Huh?
He ain't worried about Taylor Tatum anymore.
Well, he's not. How about the dude at Wake? What about him? There's some other coaches out there. Will Stein appears to be the number 1 guy for Kentucky. Norvell's staying at Florida State for this year. They're pissed off about it, but it's happening. Deion Sanders has more losses than toes. Yeah, he's got 8 toes. Is that right? 7 toes? 7-toe prime. Florida said no thanks on Muleshoe. Yeah, smartly. I think that they got the best guy out there right now. I think that Summerall was the best guy out there. That's my feelings on it. Riley to Penn State makes more sense.
Dude, this cannot be true. This is actually from On 3. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
LSU has agreed to pay Lane Kiffin his Ole Miss postseason bonuses. Some dude named Alex, some guy at On 3. Kiffin can make up to $1 million if the Rebels win a national title without him. What kind of shit is that?
They're not winning one though.
No, but still crazy.
Penn State should go get Dan Mullen. I would agree with that.
I don't.
I'm surprised that Arkansas didn't go get Dan Mullen. That's a surprise. And even Ole Miss. Why? I mean, Ole Miss doesn't make that move. He's had the SIP on lockdown. Yeah, we'll have to talk about this more later, man. They got to play better. They got to play better offense in the playoff, or they're screwed. That's all I know. It's not going to keep going like this forever. Especially if you're not playing clean. You got to play clean football, and he ain't doing that. It wouldn't surprise me if he'd have went. He already knows the state of Mississippi, and they love him. Although, yeah, they're not winning at all. They're not. But would they still get over everything that happened in between all that stuff? I don't know. That'd be something to ask old Big Cuz.
Hey, I got to go.
I got to go too. I got to get out of here. All right, brother. Appreciate you coming in.
Yep.
Big Mike Boganowski. Appreciate him coming in. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm going to have to get to, man. Watch someone go after Brent Brennan after his one solid season. Yay. Appreciate it, Boomer Halen, True Okie, Satterfield, Sooners to win. All you guys that have been in here. Brandon Snake, James, good to see you. Anyone else think that Louisiana governor using politics to fund NIL in the LSU athletic department is more than a little crazy? They're fucking wild down there, for sure. Pete Golding's on the loose now, K. Chris says. He's about to gamble away that riverboat. What up, Crucifix Autumn? Penn State got a better chance at Saban than Kalani Sitake. See, agreed. That shit ain't going down. That shit ain't going down, bro. There's no way. There just ain't no way. Like little brother's new head coach. He's good. He's been good. Eric Morris is that guy, man. He's been a one of the real developers of all these. I mean, everybody talks about Mateer and Cam Ward were both Arbuckle. Maybe Mateer. Cam Ward, it started with Eric Morris and G.J. Kinney, truthfully. And then, obviously, I don't know about the guy last year at Miami or whatever, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I don't know. Smash that like button if you have not. Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I'm going to let you leave on our commercial just because I haven't thrown anything in there. You can still make a lot of good bets, and we've got, you've got the couple of different ways to make your money back, up to $500 in a bet back bonus on your first deposit as well. So you can make your first bet on the wholeness of your deposit. You can do $500 on your first bet. If you lose, you get it back. If you win whatever you would have with $500 bet. It's a good way to go on my bookie. See you on the next one.
Hey, Jason Watkins here with Hall of Fame College Football. And if you are ready to back your favorite team, the Sooners, and fade that Texas hype train every Saturday this fall, there's only one place to do it, my bookie. Right now, you can double your first deposit up to $1,000 when you sign up at hofmedia.us/mybookie1000. That's hofmedia.us/mybookie1000. Yep, 100% deposit bonus, and it takes less than 5 minutes to get started. Whether you're betting college football, rolling the dice in the online casino, or dropping a 10-leg parlay on SEC Chaos, MyBookie has everything you need. Bet anytime, anywhere, on the go, at the tailgate, or yelling at the refs from your couch. Just don't talk trash. Put your money where your mouth is. Hit that link, hofmedia.us/mybookie1000, and get your deposit bonus today. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie and Hall of Fame College Football.